Greetings and salutations. You're about to embark on a 10-minute journey into the past, present, and future. Prepare yourself to stare into the vast nothingness of space and ponder the invisible. Here are 6 letters to remember. They will come in handy later. Let's start our adventure with a riddle. What costs more than a cheeseburger, has no eyes, but can see into outer space? The answer isn't a decade-old cell phone, or binoculars and free time, but you're on the right track. Before we find out, let me give you a few hints. First, to get you warmed up, check this out.
Challenges that we've been looking at in Indivisible.
Right, and I would say that, South Africa under apartheid, that was de jure segregation, right? That was apartheid. And in the United States now, you have a post-civil rights movement. You have a sort of de facto institutionalized racism.
Earlier, I mentioned outer space. Did you know astronomers use large dishes like this to measure signals emitted by distant celestial objects? Plots like this can show the amount and the speed of the hydrogen gas inside stars and nebula. We're all dimly aware that airplanes constantly fly overhead, but sometimes it's easy to forget how many are coming and going. So what costs less than a cheeseburger, has no eyes, but can see into space? RTL SDR. What is it and how did we get here? In early 2010, enterprising software developers working to build better support for video recording hardware observed that a driver for a low-cost USB radio receiver was copying much more data than expected for an audio stream. It was soon postulated that in order to save money, Realtek, a Taiwanese semiconductor company, was offloading the decoding of FM radio to the host computer. In February of 2012, a software developer sent an email to a group of like-minded individuals, including a binary file he had recorded of a Windows laptop talking to one of these low-cost radio receivers. A little bit of technical intuition led him to observe the potential of the device, and he invited others to try and translate the binary information into audio of human speech. It wasn't long before someone did exactly that. Never before had a community of technical enthusiasts been so delighted to hear Finnish people speak. It took less than a month for someone to capitalize upon these observations and build the first major pieces of RTL-SDR. This kicked off a firestorm of development. Within a year, tens of thousands of people were excitedly discussing the possibilities, and almost a dozen had contributed to the main driver. 5 years later, over 24 people have contributed to the project in various ways, and hundreds more have built countless tools upon the core work, enabling affordable explorations in domains ranging from astrophysics to home monitoring.